Good morning. This is Paula from Emotional Support for All. Just wanted to give a little bit of an encouragement today, and that is on if you're in any domestic violence relationship. I read an article in a national newspaper yesterday, so it has made the national news as well, where a gentleman has just been convicted and sent to prison for 3 years for emotional and coercive control. So anybody who knows or has lived in the domestic violence world, it's quite hard to get a custodial sentence on the back of emotional and coercive control. You have to have a lot of evidence, and in a lot of cases, you just want things, you just want messages and things like that wiping from your life, so you don't save it. You just don't want to see it anymore, do you? So it's really, really hard to prove. However, I do feel that this is a great milestone. This relationship went on for 18 months apparently. Um, Controlling, manipulative, emotional abuse. Some of the things he used to say to her were just can't even be repeated on here. By the time he'd finished, obviously her self-esteem and self-worth was literally on the floor. Yeah, and obviously the newspaper said that he's recently been given a 3-year sentence, which is great. So my advice to you is if you are suffering that and they tell you that it isn't something that they can go to prison for, then it is. You are hearing about it more and more each day. What I would advise you to do is get that evidence, save your messages, write them down in diaries of things that you've repeatedly had to put up with day in, day out. Even if it's sly remarks here and there, log it all down. Just make sure, obviously, that notepad is kept in a safe place so they can't find it. But yeah, don't lose hope. It's not always physical violence. People's voices are becoming more and more and more powerful and heard. So don't give up, okay? Thank you for listening.